What is going on, everybody? It's Nick, also known as Born Gamer, bringing you ABCs of ACR, Episode 8, Part 1, and I decided to split this up into two because it is Manhunt, and for those of you that don't know, Manhunt is a mode separated into both offense and defense, so I figured that would be a perfect time to kind of, throw out a shorter video, maybe not have such an intimidating 10-11 minute video facing you guys in your sub box, and if you want to watch one, so be it. If not, episode 2, the link will be in the top and it should be coming out immediately after, if not shortly after. So I chose this game because I actually use a couple of techniques that are not as prevalent Revelations, but definitely more in Brotherhood, and I consider still that Manhunt is one of the better game types, and that is when it is played correctly. I don't consider when it's a stun factory, people trying to get kill streaks and just, smoke bombing and muting each other and then having just chains and stun locking. Like that's not very enjoyable for me. What I like is little hit and run tactics. Somebody's hiding and I go find them and kill them, and I'm hiding and they come at me and I stun them. So I figured that's, this game's a pretty good representation of how I like to play Manhunt, and I use a couple little more advanced techniques. In the beginning, you actually saw me use a decoy as a distraction, and I tried to use an offensive morph, but I wasn't close enough. So if you guys know what those are, it's when the opponent is in a blend group and they're trying to be very sneaky. They can use morph, and then all the NPCs around them look like themselves, but you can use that to your advantage and change all the NPCs back to what you look like, so that the only one left would of course be your target. So I figured that was kind of a cool idea. I wish it had worked a little bit more. And what you'll see here is actually, I don't know why this guy hidden in hay bale. I think that's actually the first of 2 times that he hides in there, and he's not very sneaky about it, but I don't know. Sometimes you need some slower players, I guess you could say, in this. And right here you can see I use a decoy, and what it's doing right here is this guy gets distracted, and he actually uses and wastes his Templar vision because he thinks that it's an actual character, even though of course it changed right next to him. But sometimes low level players get distracted because it pulls up the left trigger or the big prompt showing that, hey, you should go after this guy, and I could sneak in there and get the kill, just like I did. Got my little hidden bonus there. The guy wasn't too aware, probably could have stunned me if I had, because it exited or went off screen for a second, but I got the drop on him, so that was pretty good. And right here, I think this might be the next time the guy goes in the hay bale. I would say I don't really understand what it is, but I try to throw him off by using another decoy, and I think it works because I get to build up all the way to my incognito bonus, and what do you know? Another kill streak coming. What can I say here, guys? I really do enjoy Manhunt offense. There's not too much motivation to play it in Revelations because, like I said, it's kind of like a defensive, overpowered mode because of all the abilities, and you actually see I go absolutely ham on these guys later on. Excuse my really lame terms here, but I'm trying to bait this guy smoke bomb here, and I eventually just say screw it, and I sprint at him, and not sure what he was doing there. He did finally drop the smoke bomb, but not too quick, I guess. Not too bright of a guy. So you're gonna see that my offense is not by any means my strongest round. I play it very conservatively. I don't really care about getting a million kills. I don't really care about getting super high. I just really do not want the people on defense to score. So for me, it's not about the highest score. It's really just about the win, and by not allowing them to score high, get their kill streaks, that's fine by me. So you'll see what I just did there was actually use a decoy as a distraction, and one of the guys was actually going after that decoy, and I was able to slip in there and get a kill. Unfortunately, he was with about 18 more of his buddies, so I got karate chopped in the back of the neck. However, my teammate went there and cleaned up the fight, and we are coming out of this round very victorious, led by none other than me. And I just kind of took a chance there. I didn't have any time to use a line of sight. However, I knew that a couple of my teammates were around, and he was lucky enough to get an acrobatic kill, which I really doubt that anybody else in this map is going to get. It's a very flat, non-vertical map, which is, it's kind of nice, actually. This is really good representation of how not to roof and how people can get high scores, and you'll actually see in the next video I get quite a fun little bonus. So, well, hope you guys enjoyed the offense video. Defense is up next. That's going to be in a separate video. I'll throw an annotation. Should have been there the whole video. But if that's it for you guys, alright, hope to see you in the next video.